turn that on. Alright, there we go. Now you guys should be able to hear me. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. How's everyone doing today? I assume you guys can hear me just fine? I always seem to start these when you're writing an essay. Oh, sorry. Alright, people are saying yes and yep, so I assume that means you can hear me. Good. Hear you loud and clear. Ah, thank you, Violet Dawn Nineman. That tells me exactly what I need to know. Alright. Let's find Dawnpelt. There she is. I'm doing good, Erica Animations. Thank you for asking. I think, after I finish this map part, I'll have 4 animations, 4 map parts to show you guys. I'm hoarding them all, and then I'm going to release them all at once in a longer format video. But I've got a ton of them. I've finished my Somewhere Out There map part. We See the Light. You're Welcome. Which is the Humble Tiger Star map sequel. And then this one. So it'll be 4 map parts. I think we're going to change my Dawnpelt design a bit. I was never super happy with it, so this gives me a good chance to redo it. Also, we can all agree, like, Dawnpelt would totally be bigger than Jayfeather, right? Because Dawnpelt's like, she's a Shadow Clan warrior, first of all. But she's daughter to Rowan Star and Tawny Pelt, so she's got to be massive. Like, I imagine she's this really big, intimidating warrior. Like, Tiger Heart's only just a little bigger than her, and it's mostly because of fluff. Yeah, plus Jay is really small and scrawny anyway. See, there's the thing, Saturn. You say Jay is tiny in the books. It was his fake reason why he wasn't a normal apprentice, which is true. But also, supposedly, canonically in the books, Jayfeather is still bigger than Hollyleaf, which I find to be really weird. Hollyleaf should totally be bigger than Jayfeather. Right? Right? Right. I'm glad we could all agree on this. There's someone who drew a picture of Hollyleaf and Squirrelflight next to each other, and gosh, I wish I could remember who did this drawing, because I would love to promote their stuff, but I cannot remember their name. I'm so sorry. Where they drew Hollyleaf as very lean, long hair, and had very long legs. And then she was like nuzzling Squirrelflight, who she of course gave like the stockier, Munchkin cat almost like legs. And oh, I love it. It's so good. But now I always imagine as Hollyleaf as being very tall and lean. What is this title? Spencer, don't judge me. Get out of here. Besides, if you're here and you have not finished reading Shattered Sky yet, then you need to just go. This is precious time you could be spending reading Shattered Sky. Yes, that's right. Everyone yell at Spencer. Says true, flies away. Good. Read! Read, you fool! There we go. We're going to give Dawnpelt some strange tabby markings. Alright. Now we got to do Jayfeather. Okay. This goes down. That. All right. I keep slow mode on for the chat because otherwise the chat is bonkers and I can't read anything that's going on. I can barely keep up with chat as is. All right. There we go. I'm sure at that otter thing, I'm sure somebody has written some AU fan fiction where that's happened before. I'd be shocked if they hadn't. But yeah, I'd really like to see that whole dynamic play out where the three grow up in Wind Clan with Breezepelt as a sibling. And then maybe even well, maybe even, you know, they find out the truth and Lion Blaze goes to live in ThunderClan after that. Because, I mean, like, Lion Blaze is a ThunderClan cat through and through. He just kind of belongs there. Alright. Oop. Invert. There we go. I wonder if Breezepelt had supportive siblings to have his back, he would have turned out to be a good guy. Yeah. Well, and then, you know, Hollyleaf and Breezepelt not being part of the three. Like, they would have had a... Hollyleaf and Breezepelt probably would have bonded. And maybe, you know, like, Jayfeather and Breezepelt would have gotten along. Like, probably would have been really close as brothers because they're both grumpy. Or maybe they would have hated each other because they're both grumpy. But either way, I think it probably would have been fun to see. Who is your favorite Blood Clan cat, and who is your favorite Dark Forest cat? Barley and Dark Forest cat. Do they have to be like a Dark Forest cat, or can they be a trainee? If it's a trainee, then I'm probably gonna say Ivy Pool. If it's an actual Dark Forest cat, Maple Shade. Just 'cause. I was also thinking about the 3R and Wind Clan AU a bit more, because Cresselflight, he's also, like, he was made a medicine cat around the same time Jayfeather was, right? So what if then you had Barkface, who's really, really old, and he's like, StarClan is telling me, you know, J-Kit needs to be a medicine cat, and then Cresselflight comes along a little after that, and it's like, Cresselflight really wants to be a medicine cat, and Barkface isn't sure if he can take on 2 apprentices, especially since J-Kit is such a handful. But J-Kit doesn't want to be a medicine cat apprentice, but Cresselkit does, and like that could be an interesting conflict. Plus, we just need more representation of medicine cats actually wanting to do their job, as opposed to being forced into it. If ThunderClan can have a bumload of medicine cats, then WindClan can too. I'm surprised they don't just just to one-up ThunderClan. Yeah, exactly. But I think what would make that an interesting conflict is because Barkface is so old, the idea of him trying to take on 2 apprentices at once would just be like, I can't, but both of these cats should be medicine cats. They can rent Leaf Pool as a substitute teacher. I love it. Oh, but then ThunderClan would only have Leaf Pool as their medicine cat. Oh, 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 oh. What cat do you think shouldn't have died? Rippletail in The Fourth Apprentice. Shouldn't have died. It was pointless. Didn't care about him. He should have lived just so that he could have lived longer to die better. True, Rosalind. Would Alderpaw be born sooner since Squirrelflight and Bramblestar wouldn't have had a reason to break up in this AU? Or a reason for Squirrelflight to be fake, not barren. You know what the best part of this AU is? Leaf Pool's wish didn't have to happen. Rippletail was the RiverClan red shirt. No kidding. What's your opinion on Hollyleaf? She's great. She had a lot of potential she didn't live up to, which sucks. She could have been a lot better, but in general, I really like her. To answer your question, I don't have Warriors Amino. I do not have a smartphone or tablet or anything like that, so no Amino for me. Oh yeah. Dawnpelt looking like she's ready to wreck some stuff. I have read Shattered Sky. It's really good. What's my opinion of the 4 clan leaders currently? Bramblestar I really don't like as a leader. I wish the Urins would have either killed him as a deputy or at the end of New Prophecy had him be content with just being a warrior. I think that would have been better for his whole character arc and just for character growth in general. Because Bramblestar is a really bad leader. He keeps trying to be Firestar, and he should stop doing that. He's just a worse Firestar. Rowenstar is kind of like Bramblestar, but worse. Although I like the direction they're taking his character in Tigerheart Shadow. A preview was released of that a few days ago, and I read that, and Rowenstar is actually a really interesting character in that. Still a really bad leader, but a really interesting character. We know nothing about Hairstar, if you haven't read Shattered Sky, so I'm going to say that in a muffled voice. One Star was a jerk, but an enjoyable character. And then Misty Star, I don't really have much to say about her one way or the other. She's fine. She's really old, but RiverClan's just been so out of the scene that you can hardly care about anything that's going on in RiverClan anymore. I really thought she was going to kick the bucket in Shattered Sky, and they were going to get some new blood in there, but no, they killed off somebody else. Numerous somebody else's. How do you think Tigerheart Shadow will be? Well, from what I read the other night, the preview, seems like it's pretty good. I don't know, we'll have to see how it wraps up. But the first act I found enjoyable. I think the 2 best ships for Hollyleaf are probably either Cinderheart and Hollyleaf or Fallen Leaves and Hollyleaf. I don't really have a strong opinion on either. I just think they're kind of cute. Otherwise, I'm totally fine with Hollyleaf not having a mate either. That works just as well. I don't know where Tigerheart Shadow is. Somebody gave me a link, and then when I was done with the link, I closed out of the window, so I don't know what to tell you. There's probably somewhere you can find it, though. Even if you just Google it. It's like the first 100 pages of the Super Edition. Do I think Jayfeather should have a mate? Nah. I think his whole side arc about Half Moon was fine. That was enough. I like Holly and Fallen platonically too. They seem to get each other. Yeah. Totally. Which type of forbidden romance do you think is worse? A medicine cat with a warrior, or two warriors from different clans? I don't know. I don't care how many times they use the forbidden romance trope. I just want the romance to actually be written well, if they're gonna do it. I'm sick of these love at first sight. Oh wait, actually we don't have any chemistry together. Oh well, let's just have this hot one night stand. Forbidden romances. Because let me tell you, I am definitely not one to be criticizing the Erins about writing a whole bunch of forbidden romances and warriors. I've got warriors out, OCs out the wazoo, and several of them have forbidden romances. Like, two of my main characters, Spotted Star and Wildfur. And then my two medicine cats from the same clan who fell in love with each other, Blue Pool and Night Sky. What time is it where I'm at? It is 3:17. Silverstream and Graystripe, it's fine. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. But then, also, Graystripe and Silverstream were really dumb, so my sympathy for them is dampened by that. Oh, definitely PM, not AM. No, no, no. Spotted Leaf is fine in Into the Wild and unbearable in pretty much everything after that. Yeah, I like 1 star alright. He's not a likable guy, but I like him anyway. No, I don't think Duffling is a Mary Sue. I think she's not as fleshed out of a character as she could be. She lacks a character arc in Omen of the Stars, which is technically her series. So that was a big oops on the Urin's part. And I think she looks best with green eyes. But I also like the idea of her having green eyes because it differentiates her from Jayfeather, who is also a gray cat. So if she had blue eyes, then you have 2 of the 4. Then you have 3 of the 4 main characters that have blue eyes and are gray in some capacity. And Lion Blaze has yellow eyes, so you could give her amber and call it a day, but I think green works best. Plus then she's kind of even more of a replacement for Hollyleaf, since Hollyleaf also has green eyes. Yeah, Duffling having heteochromia is good too. I like that. Where she has 2 different colored eyes. Or some people color her eyes as a blue-green. And I like that too. I don't have a favorite Disney movie. I don't have a favorite movie. Dino Gaming. Did you read Hawkwing's Journey? And Shattered Sky, for that matter? They give Darktail quite a bit of backstory. Alright, so in the last two pictures, he's very blue. So to contrast that, we're going to use a little color theory time. And we're going to make this picture orange. So, let's see, let's... Let's test how this looks. Let's try overlay. That's way too bright. Multiply. That's too dark. Maybe something... Well, I don't know, actually. I kind of like the bold colors. Do something like that. And if we do the same thing, if we multiply that on Jayfeather, how's this look? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good jumping off point. Let's turn that off for now, though. Actually, no, never mind. And preserve. Okay. Yeah, this is a PMV map part. Let's get a background color in here. Like that. Let's go ahead and make it a... Let's make it a burnt orangish color. Oop! I accidentally got rid of my color I was using. That's alright. I'll just grab that. Don't think I want to do that there. Like that. Well, get out of here. There we go. I forgot to grab Jayfeather's ear color. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now, do I try multiplying with blue? Oh, that's too dark. It's way too dark. Or with a red. I usually prefer designs of gray stripe with a stripe down his back. I mean, people can do whatever they want, but that's just usually how I picture him. I think I prefer the blue. Can the same be said when I go over here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Alright. I hope that Violet Paw and Twig Paw join Sky Clan, at least for a little while. And it looks like in the preview to Tiger Heart Shadow that they do, which is cool. I don't know if they'll stay in Sky Clan, but it'd be good for them just to get back together for a little while and have a chance to be sisters again.